This is Varsha's Education Academy. In this session, we are going to see the topic of op-amp circuits. See, this type of problems is very important for all competitive exam. So I am going to deal this problem over here. And this is a very important problem in the subject of analog circuits, right? Not the same numbers they may ask, but this kind of problem, surely there will be at least one or two problems from this kind of op-amp circuits, right? See, first we have to do some important steps while seeing this kind of op-amp circuits. First, see whether there is a feedback circuit, feedback element or not. See here, we are having a feedback element, right? See here, we are having a feedback element. Whether this feedback is a positive feedback or negative feedback, you have to find. How can you find out whether this feedback is positive feedback or negative feedback? Generally, what is meant by feedback? So the output have to, some amount of output have to be fed back to the input again, right? Some amount of output has to be fed back again as the input. Here, the output is fed back to the input in the non-inverting terminal or inverting terminal. Here it is connected to the inverting terminal. So this type of feedback is said to be the negative feedback. See, listen carefully. The output is fed back to the input, but that input is given at the inverting terminal. So this type of feedback is said to be the negative feedback. Whether this output is fed back to the non-inverting terminal, then that type of feedback is said to be the positive feedback. Already in some MCQs we have seen, so many times we have seen, what about the negative feedback and what about the importance of positive feedback in the op-amp circuits, right? See, the positive feedback will enhances the gain of the op-amp. Positive feedback will enhances the gain of the op-amp. That is the most important point regarding positive feedback. But here we are having negative feedback, right? So here we are having negative feedback. Please mention in the comment box which type of circuit, which type of application of op-amp we are using positive feedback. Have you understand the question, I think? See, which type of op-amp applications will have positive feedback? Please mention the answer in the comment box, right? Now we will solve this problem. See, here we are having negative feedback. While having the negative feedback, we have to consider the concept of virtual ground. See, what is meant by virtual ground? Virtual ground is nothing but, see here only we are having the values VA. Here only we are having the values VA, but we should consider this point is also VA. See, we are considering both the voltages are same, both the voltages are equal. So that is said to be the virtual ground. Okay, now we are going to solve this problem. One more point, then our next step will be we have to apply KCL over this loop. We have to apply KCL over this loop. Then we will get the V0 output voltage as our answer, right? Now we will solve this problem. Listen carefully. Negative feedback, so we have to apply the concept of virtual ground. So virtual ground, in the sense we have to find the value of VA. So how can we find the value of VA? So we have to find the current voltage across this resistance 1.5 k ohm, right? Now we have to consider the voltage divider rule. Voltage divider rule is what? Total voltage 1 volt into same resistance by the sum of two resistances. So 3.3 k plus 1.5 k gives 4.8 k, right? So kk get cancelled. So 1 into 1.5 by 4.8. 1 into 1.5 by 4.8. Now we have to apply. See carefully. Listen carefully. This kind of problem is very important. Please listen carefully. See, now we have to apply KCL over this loop. See, generally while solving this kind of problem, this I in is equal to IF. The current at the input terminal is equal to the current at the feedback terminal. Current at the input terminal is equal to the current at the feedback terminal. So I in is equal to IF. So by remembering this term, we have to apply this rule. So I in is equal to IF. Now we have to find the value of I in. So 2.5 voltage difference divided by the resistance is our I, right? So 2.5 minus VA by 1K is equal to VA minus V0 by 2.2K, right? Else we can calculate in this manner also. VA minus 2.5 by 1K, V0 minus 2 VA by 2.2K. Now we will write the expression. VA minus 2.5 by 1K, which is equal to V0 minus VA by 2.2K, right? K get cancelled. So VA minus, we are cross multiplying this 2.2 this side. So 2.2 into VA minus 2.5 into 2.2, which is equal to V0 minus VA, right? So 2.2 into VA, while coming to this side we are getting minus 5.5. 2.5 into 2.2, 5.50. So 5.5, which is equal to V0. This minus VA we are taking over this side. So plus VA. So 3.2 into VA. Now V0 is equal to 3.2 into, what is the value of VA? So 1.5 by 4.8. So 1.5 divided by 4.8 minus 5.5, right? 0.8 into 4, 0.8 into 6. So 2, 3 again, 0.5. So 2 into 0.5, what is the answer we are getting? 1. So 1 minus 5.5, which will give us minus 4.5 volt. So V0 is equal to minus 4.5 volt. So our final answer, our output voltage across the op-amp is V0 is equal to minus 4.5 volt. See, this is a very important question asked in one of our competitive exam, EC department. So this problem is very important. Please understand the concept, then you can solve any kind of op-amp related problem. So only I have selected these problems and solved over here. Right? Thank you all. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, do subscribe my channel. If you are having doubts, do comment in the comment box. Thank you all. Thank you for watching this video.